Welcome to today's episode of the Diabetic Sock. I'm going to start off just with a little information about diabetic socks. As you know, they are commonly referred to as medical socks, and they protect your feet from complications like infections that may lead to amputations. The socks are especially designed for diabetic patients. These socks are a non-binding kind of sock. They are knitted loosely in such a way that they can stretch in the area around the ankle and the top. The bottom part, where the foot steps in, is made with some extra padding, and the socks in general is designed to be seamless. The material used has the basic property of absorbing moisture and also enable the skin perspire easily. Medical socks with these properties are very useful to people living with diabetes. It's important that you know about the infections that can occur when someone suffers from diabetes. Diabetic neuropathic complications causes pain and irritation in the legs and feet for people with diabetes. This is usually caused by injury to the small blood vessels that serves nerves in the legs with blood. Diabetes compromises the natural immune system, leading to decreased ability by the diabetic patient to heal injured blood vessels, and therefore making pain be part of life for many people living with diabetes. In some situations, neuropathic complication and diabetes can result into obstruction of arteries. These prevents flow of blood supply to the legs, feet, and other extremities, leading to diabetic foot ulcers. For this reason, diabetic socks can be very beneficial for those that wear them. Socks for diabetics are special, also known as medical socks compression socks. When used well, then they can drastically reduce effects of diabetic feet. The diabetic socks are especially designed to fit with ease the wearer, and the material used should be able to pad the feet against injury and absorb a lot of moisture. Moisture in the feet is very harmful, as it can lead to bacteria infection that can end up causing ulcers or sores in the feet. Diabetic socks can be made out of special synthetic materials that absorb moisture, therefore reducing chance of foot ulcers. The diabetic foot are so delicate that minor injuries can cause serious ulcers that don't heal easily because their immune system is very low. And it's for this reason that they must use these socks to minimize the risk of injury. So when looking to buy some diabetic socks, there are a few things we should take into consideration. First, the ability to absorb moisture. Moisture is a major cause of infection. A good quality sock should be able to absorb moisture and leave the feet dry all the time. Another important aspect is seamless cuffs or bands. The cuffs and top bands should not be made of tight elastic material as the ones made of normal socks, as this can strain nerves, damage, and cause blocking of the flow of blood that results in painful swollen feet. Also, soft padding bases is something that you want in a diabetic sock. The sock should be cushioned to soothe underfoot and reduce the chance of forming blisters and causing that is caused by vertical pressure exerted on the feet. Also, remember to go for comfortable, well-fit socks. To ensure this, always try to fit the socks before buying them. These should preferably be done at night, and at a time as at that time tends to take their largest shape, your feet. Okay, guys, we've come to the end of today's show. I would just like to thank you for listening, and I hope you've enjoyed today's episode of The Diabetic Sock. We look forward to seeing you next time. Goodbye.